Hey, alright, so I just got done watching one of Kingsley's old videos. He was talking about how he went and saw the last Airbender movie and how horrible it was and how he couldn't follow the line at all and how he was thinking maybe he didn't follow it because he didn't watch the series. But, truthfully, even if you do watch the series, like, you watch the series so you know what's supposed to be happening, but if you just watch the movie, you have no fucking idea what's going on. Like they cut so much out of the movie and they changed so many things. Like I was reading this I was watching okay, I am like a really big fan of the Avatar the Last Airbender, the cartoon series. And so they were having all these specials leading the week leading up to the movie coming out. And one of the specials was the guy who made it talking about the movie. And he was talking about how he didn't think it was fair that the firebenders could just create fire from their hands, so he decided to change that up and make it so that everything was equal, so that they all didn't just have, like, I don't know. He made it so that the firebenders were like all the other benders and had to bend the element that was already there. Like the waterbenders, they bend the water if there's water near them, or they take water from the air. Yeah, airbenders, they use the air that's around them because air is everywhere. Earthbenders, they can't create rocks. They have to use the rocks that are there or the earth. Um, but firebenders in the cartoon, they could just create fire. And I understood that because everyone has fire inside their souls and hearts and bodies and stuff. So it was understandable to me that firebenders could just launch this out of their cells and create it. But no, the guy decided to make it fair for all the other benders. And so in the movie, the benders can only bend fire that's outside, like water benders can only bend water when it's near them. So the firebenders can only bend fire when it was near them. And I thought that was really stupid. Another thing I found stupid, I don't remember it exactly because it was a while ago, but I do remember that I do watch the cartoon a lot. So I do remember that in the cartoon, the waterbenders were tan and the firebenders were pale. That's something I really don't understand. Why would someone who spends not much time in the sun be tan, but someone who spends a lot of time in like sun and heat and fire not be tan? Like, I don't understand it. But in the movie, the firebenders were like Indian people. No discrimination. Just saying. Like, they were all like really tan. And the waterbenders were kind of like pale-ish. I didn't think their skin was. Actually, I'm okay with the way the waterbenders were, mainly because the person who played Sokka plays Jasper, and he looks really cute when he's as Sokka and as Jasper. I actually, truthfully, I only thought he was cute after I saw him as Sokka, but whatever. Anyways, another thing, the guy was talking about how the Kyoshi warriors were his favorite part, but he took it out of the movie. He didn't think it was important to the movie. If they put it in the series, it should be important to the whole freaking thing. Like, honestly, like, if he ever ends up making another one, which he probably won't because the first one was just horrible. Not a lot of people have seen it and liked it from what I've seen. Like, the second one's gonna come out. It's like second season. I'm pretty sure season two has Suki in it. But if they make the movie, are they going to cut her out too? Thus, getting rid of Sokka and Suki's relationship? You can't do that. Like, you just can't do that. No. It really ticks me off sometimes. Like, they cut so many things out of the series for the movie that I watched it, and since I knew it was going to happen, I understood it. But if I didn't know what was supposed to happen, I'd be completely confused. Like, I was slightly confused when I was watching it. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool because I like kind of those movies and I like the series, but it just disappointed me so much. And they changed the names. They changed Aang's name to Ong and Sokka's name to Soka. Like, what the fuck? You just can't do that. So I say they should retry, delete all that old stuff, keep the stuff that was good though, but they should change everything back to the way it's supposed to be. They should change Aang's name back to Aang, put the Kyoshi Warriors back in, change Sokka's name back to what it's supposed to be, get different people to play the um firebenders. Zuko didn't look anything like he was supposed to. He's supposed to be bald except for a freaking ponytail. Did he have it? No, he had a full head of hair. A full freaking head of hair. He doesn't get a full head of hair until like the very last season when he starts realizing he's not bad. When him and his uncle are in the little tea shop and he's starting to see that he's not supposed to be bad, he's supposed to be good. And mm, mm. If I was able to, I would do that. Mm, I would make a better version if I was able to, if I had people who wanted to, and I had the equipment, and I knew people who could do special effects like that. And I do know people who have special effects like that, and I'm pretty sure I know people who would love to cosplay and be in a movie for it. Like, I can make it so much better because we would follow the episodes. Like, I don't even care if it took me days writing down the script for every single episode in that first season. And I don't care if the movie ends up being 3 hours long. If it follows the series, then I'd watch it. I think this is just what I think, and Kingsley thinks the same thing, honestly. Like if he saw the series, his video probably would have been talking about all the changes that they made and how the it just ticks me off that they changed things like that. How can you say that you like something, you thought it was your favorite part of the whole series, but then take it out of the movie? You can't do that. It just ticks me off. If I've read a book or watched something, like a TV series or something, and they decide, oh, I'm going to turn it into a movie, but then they change everything. They change all that freaking shit. And they take out things that they don't think is important, but then when you later on, you realize, oh, that was important, but the people are too stupid to realize it and put it back in, so they just leave that blank spot. So the watchers are like, oh, what the fuck is going on right now? I don't understand. And it's like 5 o'clock in the morning right now, so I'm like, my brain. But, oh, my face. And I'm like trying to read some Wizard of Waverly Place fan fiction, and I don't know what happened. I went on YouTube. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was first doing. Like I got on YouTube and I started looking up videos, and then I got to Rebecca Black, so I went onto her YouTube, and I think it was her YouTube, and I'm posting just 2 comments because she's been receiving a lot of hate lately, from what I've heard, and like honestly, she really doesn't deserve the hate. People are calling her ugly and saying she has a bad voice. Like, she's not ugly. Like, I know some people don't think she's pretty, but there's people out there that do think she's pretty. And there's maybe people out there that don't think she has a good voice, but there's people out there who do. So I think sometimes people should keep their comments to themselves. And I know this whole video was just me bashing on the last Avatar movie and like, well, like, I don't know. If they don't like her, they should find a nicer way to say it. Instead of like sending her like death threats and saying she has no talent. She probably has more talent in her whole body than you have in your freaking pinky. Honestly, I think she sings really good. Like, I don't hate her music, but I don't like it. I'm in between. I can stand it. I like it, but I don't like it, and I don't hate it. I'm like in between. And honestly, when Friday first came out, I liked it. Then when everyone else started bashing it, I was like, I don't like it. But now that I realize that it's gotten to her, like that people are sending her death threats, like really, is society so stupid nowadays that you're gonna resort to sending death threats to someone that you don't think is good? Like, what, what the hell? Honestly, people have no lives. I have no life, and I'm like, it just, I just, I don't understand why people love hating on people. Can't you see that when you hate someone, it hurts them? When you pick on them, make fun of them, you know why all those little kids are dying? You know why those 13, 10-year-olds are killing themselves? Because you guys are making fun of them. Because you guys are stupid. Because you guys obviously have something wrong with your head that you can't tell that you're hurting people. Getting bullied and getting picked on is not fun. It hurts you. It may not leave a physical scar, but it leaves you with a mental scar that will never heal. It will stay with you forever. I know I've been bullied. I'm still getting bullied. I bully myself because of everyone else making fun of me since I was freaking in kindergarten. Kindergarten, people started making fun of me, started not wanting to be my friends. The only time I got a friend, the one time I got a real, true friend, I honestly don't remember what happened, but when I saw her all these years ago, said she said I did something, and I don't know. Mm, people are stupid. Like, I really hope that when I have a kid, that I do a good job at teaching her or him that everyone is the same, but everyone's different. And it's all right to be different because it is okay to be different. If everyone was the same, the world would be boring. There'd be nothing going for us. We'd probably still be in caveman era if everyone was the same. We'd still be cavemen and women getting bashed on the head and stuff. I just this video ended up way longer than I wanted to. And I don't know how many people are going to watch it because no one watches my videos. Because no one cares about things I have to say or things I do. But I'm still going to say it. I'm still going to say it. And I know this video started off as me talking about Avatar The Last Airbender. And then it got to Rebecca Black. And then it got to bullying. But honestly, The Last Airbender was an okay movie. It was confusing to follow because they took out important elements from the TV series out. So that was a wreck. But it did have some good special effects and they did cast some good people for some characters. Like the person who played Aang, Sokka, and Katara. I don't remember anyone else, but I do remember those three people were okay. Everyone else can go die in a hole because they weren't good. And for the haters that are hating on Rebecca Black, honestly, if you don't like her videos, you don't like her or her songs or her voice, then you should just stop watching her videos. Easy as that. Don't click on anything that has to do with her. Just don't, don't, don't. Like, you keep complaining about how you're hearing her voice and you hate it. Well, maybe you should stop watching the videos. Stop being stupid. And then people bullying. Bullying is not funny. It's not a funny thing. And there's people out there who feel good about themselves after they find out that someone killed themselves because of them. You're just sick. Honestly. Like, I could understand if you killed them with your own hands, because then you'd be a psychopathic murderer. But making fun of someone, causing them to think so badly of themselves, so low of themselves, that they think the only way for them to feel better, to make everyone else around them feel better, is to get rid of their existence. No. Like, I have been bullied so much in my life, and I'm still here, and I'm stronger because of it. There are people who come out stronger because of bullying, but there are people who honestly don't think they have anyone. So if you don't know that they're getting picked on, you won't know until it's too late. And I just don't want to see that happen anymore. There's people losing their lives at such an early age, all because our society is stupid. Our society is is just stupid. Our society is all stuck in the old mindset that the only people that are good are the only people that belong are the straight white guys and the submissive white wives that do everything their fathers, that do everything that their husbands do. No. Let's see. What I think is all women should be all women are pretty much as equal as every man. Everyone is freaking equal. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Indian. It doesn't matter what your freaking race is. It doesn't matter if you like a boy. It doesn't matter if you like a girl. It doesn't matter if you're a girl and you like a girl or you're a boy and you like a boy. It doesn't even matter if you were born a girl but are a man now. Like, honestly, I don't know what it is about me that makes me feel this way. Like, I honestly could care less. You could be as ugly as shit, and I would still talk to you and be nice to you if you had a good personality. My thing is, personality counts. Don't think just because someone looks a certain way or is or likes someone or has a certain religion that they are dirt under your shoes. Everybody is equal. There are people who are hurting because you can't get that through your thick skulls that everyone is equal. I could go on and on and on and probably just repeat the same thing over and over and over again, but with different words. But the ending of this video is going to happen after this statement. The last Airbender movie, not as good as the series. Actually, it was really worse. The series was great. Rebecca Black, I have high, I highly respect her because she's doing something that I wish I could have done. She has singles going out. She has songs that you can download on iTunes. Whether she writes them or not, she's singing. Many people know who she is. Her videos have so many hits. Like, she's living the dream that I wish, minus all the hate. But then again, with fame and being recognized, there's going to be hate. But I believe she's dealing with it really well. It seems like to me that she's just ignoring it all and going on with her life. And bullying, it really needs to stop. It honestly, to me, I don't care what you look like, what you act. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care if you're transgendered. I don't care if you're a drama queen. I don't care. If you have a great personality and you treat me nicely, I will treat you nicely and try to be your best friend. Sometimes I come off a little stalkery, but if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you and I'll try to be your friend because my whole life has been that, trying to get friends. Like, not a lot of people want to be my friend because they think I'm weird, because they think I dress funny, because they think I'm gross for mixing my foods together. It's all going down the same freaking hole. It's all gonna end up in the same freaking place. So what if I put my chicken nugget? So what if I dip my chicken nuggets in my mashed potatoes and then dip that in barbecue sauce? It's all going in the same place. Why not mix it up? Give your taste buds something different to try. And honestly, that's the only way I can eat my school chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes is if I combine those three things together. But and in the video, points take it point. Yeah, I really don't think anyone's gonna watch the end of this. But if you watch this whole video, comment letting me know what you think about those three topics: the Last Airbender movie, Rebecca Black, and bullying. Bye, guys. Sorry for the long rant. It had to be done, though. It had to be done.